Hey, what's up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and today we're going to be looking at Taylor Guitar's brand new Gold Label 814E Acoustic. Let's check it out. So the term gold label is usually reserved for things like spirits and tobacco products. But here, with this Taylor Guitar's gold label, this beauty of an acoustic, when I hear the word gold, it kind of reminds me or harkens back to a time of a golden era of acoustic guitar craftsmanship and tone, which I think this gold label guitar is closer to. When you look at all the luxurious appointments and the design and craftsmanship of this guitar, it could be considered one of Taylor Guitar's gold standard in their line. So the 814 Gold Label Taylor Guitars, a real modern classic, if you will. So for most people who play Taylors, the first thing that you'll notice about this Gold Label 814E is the brand new headstock shape, as evidenced up here, and the brand new logo design, which is markedly different from the current line of Taylor guitars. Now, to me, this signifies certainly an exciting new change within Taylor, and as evidenced by this particular acoustic, maybe a new musical voice, because it certainly sounds different, modern, yet overwhelmingly classic. You can see it has all that sort of vintage aesthetic and somewhat of that cosmetics that kind of harken back, as I said, to a golden era of acoustic guitars that people really love and connect with. You can see this beautiful honey ambered golden hued sunburst just looks breathtaking. This very cool, almost vintage style tortoiseshell pickguard really complements Taylor's Super Auditorium shape that they have with this particular guitar. Now, the Super Auditorium shape is great because it's somewhere between a Grand Symphony and a Grand Auditorium in Taylor's line. So it's a real comfortable shape that kind of really hugs your body and just sounds great. This particular model has a Honduran rosewood back and sides, and you can just see how lovely the rosewood selected for this particular acoustic is. It also comes with a figured Hawaiian koa for the back and sides, but this one is with Honduran rosewood, which has a nice warmth to it, if you ask me. The other thing to note, of course, is the top is a torrefied Sitka spruce top, which, of course, adds that immediacy and that quick attack, so it sounds great. Underneath it has Taylor's proprietary V-class fan bracing, which of course helps with sustain and as well as intonation. It just sounds great no matter where you play on the neck. And the braces are affixed by hide glue and has a long tenon neck joint where the neck is attached to the body without glue. Noticeably absent, of course, is Taylor's proprietary expression system electronics in favor of the built-in LR Baggs Element VTC electronics, keeping it super simple and, of course, preserving sort of that old school aesthetics. All you have over here underneath the sound hole is just volume and tone from the LR Baggs. Let's take a listen really quick so you hear how that tone control kind of works. Here's a tone control at the full end of the spectrum. Here's the middle notch. And then, of course, the other end of the spectrum. So more of that tone roll off, but kind of like it right about somewhere between the notch and full way. Moving over to the neck, you'll find it's crafted with a neo-tropical mahogany and a West African Crelicam ebony fretboard. This is sort of Taylor's, I would say, a modern interpretation of a pre-war neck. It's got a modern, slim profile. So if you've played Taylor guitars before, it's not far off from their typical neck carve. So this is also super slim. It's got a little more, maybe just a little bit more body to it, but it's got some shallow shoulders. So playing this guitar is incredibly easy and comfortable. Other things on the neck you'll notice is filigreed continental mother of pearl inlays, decorate the headstock, fretboard, and pickguard. All of this combined naturally complements just the wood grain and look of this particular model. The body depth is about 4.5 inches, so it's got a lot of volume and power. 25.5 inch scale, 1 3/4 inch nut width. Just an amazing sounding and easy to play guitar. Another innovation on the Gold Label 814E is Taylor's Action Control Neck. And this new patented neck joint allows the guitar's string height to be micro-adjusted quickly without removing the neck or strings. So you get the ultimate playability out of this 814E Gold Label guitar. So as I mentioned before, Taylor's Gold Label 814E is poised to become one of the gold standards in their acoustic line. No doubt, with upscale vintage looks, outstanding playability, tone that best can be described as bold, focused, and warm. For many people who love guitars that look like this one is certainly a keeper that many players will adore. Definitely, check it out.